Akwaba to the math classroom for junior high school. In our lesson today, we are looking at the least common multiples. If you've not watched my lesson on multiples and common multiples, I kindly urge you to watch that lesson. Then you could continue with us on the least common multiple. So in our previous lesson, on common multiples, we looked at finding the common multiple between words, numbers, or among whole numbers. Today, we want to look at the list of the common multiples we have. So in our previous lesson on common multiple, you realize that the common dates was the 12th day, which was common, and it was the least as well for Akos, Kweku, and Yao. Today, let's take some examples. If I have, let's say, example 1, I want to find the LCM, that's the least common multiple of 15 and 18. What does it mean? It means that we first have to find the multiples. So we find multiples of what? 15 and what? 18. So what are the multiples? Let me say M of 15 is going to be what? 15. So you add up the same number you add. So any multiples, no, next number by 30 plus next number 15, which is 45, plus another 15, which is giving you 60, plus another 15, which is going to give you 75, another 15 is what? 90, another 15, 105. Then you continue. Then multiples of 18, you realize that you have what? 18, you add up to get what? 36. Then 50 words, 4, you have 72, and 90. Then you have what? 100 and what? 8. Then you keep on going. So we are saying that the least common multiple is the least, or let me use the smallest multiple they have in common. So let's look at the multiples here. Which number or which multiple do they have in common? So you realize that you have what? 90 here and 90 there. That is the least so far. As we continue, there may be other multiples they have in common, but you realize that this is the least. Any number beyond this is going to be greater than ebesuasin way. Enti no, way 90 na eye ketewa, because 90 wɔ ha, 90 nso ɛyɛ den ɛwɔ ha. Wahu. Enti no, least common multiple no of 15 and 18 no ɛyɛ den 90. Seeing this alone doesn't mean that's the only multiples we have. No. There may be 2 or more members, and they may have 1 or more common words multiple. So the least for this is what? 90. Let's take another example. So let me take another example. Example 2. LCM of 6 and what? 9. We first find the multiples of 6. What are the multiples of 6? You have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, then on we go. Then the multiples of 9 is what? What do we have? We have 9, 18, 27, 36, then to infinity. But you realize that as you move on, there may be other multiples, more multiples which are common. But the list of them we have here, you realize that you have 18 here and 18 there. So that our LCM of 6 and 9 is going to be equal to what? 18. Another example, let's find LCM of 30 and 45. Now, let's pause our video and try that on our own. And let's see the results you get. So what do? I write multiples of 30. What are the multiples of 30? I have what? 30, 60, 90, 120. Then you have other multiples as well. And that of 45 is going to be what? 45. Your next multiple will add 45 now to itself. So multiples. So into what are 90. Also add 45 for 135. So you realize that I have what? 90. I'm not continuing because I have the least, the common one here. I see 90 and 90 here as well. So quickly you realize that your least common multiple for 30 and 45 is going to be equal to what? 90. Let's take another example. 5. Is it 5 or 4? LCM of 36, 45, 60, and 90. Do you want to try? Why don't you try and let's see? Okay, so let's write multiples of 36. Is what you have: 36, 72, 108. As we add on, we have 144, 180, 200 and what? 16. Then you have more multiples. Then that's of 45 is going to be what? Let's add up 45. You add 90, 135, 180, 225. We add on. So 60. What is 60? You have 60 plus 60, which is what? 120 plus another 60, 180, another 60, 240, another 60. What do you get? Another 60 is going to be what? 300. Another 60 is going to be what? 60. Then we have what? 90. So we have 90 plus 90 is what? 180 plus another 90 is what? 270 plus what? 90 is 360 for 50. So you have more multiples, more multiples. So let's look at it. So if you continue from here, realize that there's going to be a multiple, more multiples, because you have what? 360 here. You have 360 here. Are you thinking if I have 360 divided by 45, are you going to get that? I'll surely get 360 here as well. So let's say there's a 360 here. Then there's what? Another also 360 here as well. So you now understand what I said, that the multiples could be what? More than one. So if we had written or, it means that koshia 360 wɔ ha. Yɛ ade nyinaa yɛbɛ ade akodu 360 ɛwɔ ha. Yɛbɛtumi ade akosi another 360 wɔ ha. Na yɛntwerɛ ɛhɔnom ɛyɛ. Nti because the next number ɛwɔ ha. Nti ɛno ane sɛ o ade a wabɛnya 360. O san so ade a wabɛnya 360. Nti wo nsa ka yɛtwerɛ common multiple of 36, 45, 60, and 90 a anka ne atwerɛ na bo nso anka wobɛnya there is 180 here, 180, 180, and 180 here. So you would have had 180, then 360. You may get other multiples as well. But the least common multiple 360, 36, 45, 60, and 90. No, you realize that your least common multiple here is what our words 180. That's the least common multiple we have for words, all these words, numbers. I want you to try this for me. I want you to find the least common multiple. So find the LCM of the following. So 1, you have words 18 and 24. Then 2, you have 40, 45, and 56. Then 3, 32, 36, 50. Then the fourth one, 110, 120, then 160. So I want you to find the LCM for me and write your results in the comment section. Or you could also send me your results through my email, divineattuabea@gmail.com, and I'll look at it for you. Thank you for joining the math classroom. Don't forget to subscribe. Till our next lesson, kindly stay safe.